awesome, man. It's beautiful. Yeah, okay, let's get back on this subject. First weapon. Was it a rock? Pressed it.
I think it really depends on the type of food, like where you're at in the world. What season did humans start in?
Right, that's the biggest thing. You've watched that film? Dude,
I mean, I
touch on
have. I watched the first season.
it. They touch on it. It's kind of like he
That's
comes
like
out.
spring.
Yeah, he has to come out during this specific season so he can get fruit and stuff to survive. So it had to be in spring or late winter, possibly. Maybe they had. I don't know. You would think they would have to have fire during the winter, though. Yeah, maybe spring, right? Or summer. Do you think you could get stuff like enough from potatoes?
Well, were they using dead sticks or were they using live sticks? That's another thing.
Fruit.
I don't know, maybe
How
it's a
would
mix of
they-
both. Maybe rocks
They were
longer.
using dead sticks.
Yeah, because they weren't they couldn't cut them down. They didn't have rocks.
Yeah, but they could have like pulled it off the tree. Maybe until that point, maybe they were taught do not like harm anything. That's that's a
I
lie.
don't know. Nature, when nature takes over, you know what to eat.
Yeah.
It was just a bunch of trial and error. It had to be.
So how did we know that killing the trees wouldn't kill us?
We didn't know that.
You think our ancestors thought that like trees and plants and stuff like that,
They're probably like, these are here for a reason.
afraid because they didn't know? That's
Yeah,
wild
it's
to
like
think
Easter
about, though,
Island.
dude.
You got Easter Island. Like they didn't know if they cut all the trees down that they'd die.
They had no idea.
I mean, there ain't no trees on Easter Island now because of it. Everything they killed, every animal on the island, there's no animals on there. That's what Easter Island did. So that's why I don't know. Maybe it had to be just trial and error. It had to be. I like how these two limbs are coming out vice versa. One on
They
that
are,
side,
yeah.
one on that side.
Mm-hmm.
And then you got one in the middle, like a nose.
They got balls on there.
Oh god, they do got balls.
So do you think it matters about like what the majority of the population, the social outlook at the time is really what can drive people's goals?
Oh yeah.
Because like if everybody on the Easter Island was under the impression that these sticks are dead, they're lifeless, they mean nothing to us, then of course. But if they actually were thinking in another way of like being one with the earth, they would not have destroyed their population.
Native Americans didn't.
Right.
They've seen the beauty in it.
Yeah. Living with the earth, not on the earth.
That one touched me.